Hello everyone, it's Frank again with a new budget mud truck video. In today's video, we will be lifting up the rear of the budget mud truck. If you've been watching the last few Cheap Lift Revisited videos, you know that we have lifted the front of the budget mud truck with some long arms, 7-inch lift coils. It's pretty tall. So it was time to lift the rear so it matches the front. There are many ways to do this on a second gen Ram. I could have gone full coil conversion with links. That would have been probably the best ride, but very expensive. Another good option would have been lift leaf springs. That would have also been a pretty decent ride, but again, kind of expensive. But this isn't the best mud truck or the good mud truck. This is the budget mud truck. So instead, I decided to go with lift blocks. I set off to find the biggest ones I could find, and PMF Performance was the place I found them. This is where things get a little bit tricky. I lifted the front of the budget mud truck 7 inches. In order to get the truck leveled, I would have to lift the back the same amount. The previous install I had in the back was 2 lift blocks stacked, one on top of the other. Put together, they reached about 5 inches tall. The PMF ones are 9 inches tall by themselves. Meaning if I install the PMF lift blocks, I would still be about 3 inches to 4 inches off from the back to the front of the truck. Which is why I came up with the brilliant idea of putting one of the 2 original lift blocks on top of the PMF block, welding them together, and then I'd have this weird Frankenstein of a lift block that was 11.5 inches tall, giving me around 6.5 inches of lift, which is only about half an inch off from the front. I've been on the internet long enough to know that a million of you keyboard mechanics right now are screaming at the screen, axle wrap, axle wrap, axle wrap. I am aware of axle wrap. I know it's a thing, especially when people have big lift blocks such as these. But I'm also aware that this truck will rarely have enough traction or power to cause axle wrap issues. If I do have axle wrap issues, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But until then, I will not. And for those of you who do not know what axle wrap is, it's actually an album by Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses fame. He rapped on it, and it was pretty controversial online in the forums and stuff. That's why a lot of people hate it or love it. And on that note, I will cue the music and let you all see what you came here to see. install itself went pretty smoothly and the truck ended up almost level, but close enough where it doesn't bother me that much. As always, if you enjoy this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching.